Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. We're live.
Nobody's here, but we're live.
Hang on, let me
Nobody's
see
here.
this.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is. We'll share out the links.
I'm sharing our little chat group.
Yep, that's what I was gonna.
Oh, there they are. They're coming.
Oh, wait, is Rose selling today?
Who?
Rose.
Rose
Rose
who?
Power.
I don't
Rose
know who that
what?
is. I don't know who that is.
Hey, Serenity, Nikki. Hey, Clara. Hey, Tina. Laura, when you first come into StreamYards, does it ask you to allow them to use your mic and camera? Because if it does, you have to click on that. Hey, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Hey, Brian. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Mary. Hey, Clara.
Oh, hey, Mary. Sorry I missed you.
Hey, Tina.
See ya. Laura B's running in and out. We'll get her in here in a minute. She's having some technical difficulty.
Hey, Laura. She has technical difficulties a lot.
I think it's something between StreamYard and YouTube that's not clicking for her.
That would not surprise me.
Me either. Nothing on here is ever the same twice.
Nope. They just leave it alone.
I agree.
Crud buckets. Man.
What did you do?
Well, I'm trying to find, what do you call it? These for, for some cameos that I got. But these cameos are too big for the ones that I have in this color. I have silver that they. Oh wait, maybe. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Isn't that pretty?
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love cameos.
Judy, you want to go now or you want to wait and let some more come in?
I could go now. We'll just go ahead and do it and then just move on.
All right, let me get to you. Okay, wait till where you come up on YouTube.
Okay, I see. Coming up on YouTube. There I am. Hi, everybody. We don't have a lot of people on here, but we're going to go ahead and get started with our our um, our inspiration for Thursday. And I pulled this inspiration card from my botanical guide. It's called the Hedge Witch Botanical Guides, and I use them just to give me a little bit of inspiration. They use herbs and flowers and go through. Today, I'm going to hold this up so you can see. I mean, their drawings are not the prettiest, not in my opinion, but this is the hollyhock, and it represents abundance. And so I'm going to read a little bit about the hollyhock and then this lore of herbalism. Um, The hollyhock is actually used in folk medicine to treat everything from skin injuries like burns or lesions to coughs and inflammation. Kathy, Kathy,
Yeah.
are you digging in a button box?
No.
Oh, that's me. I'm sorry.
Someone's digging and it's loud. I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
It's okay. It just was loud. So the flower buds were used medicinally for respiratory illness, and the shoots would actually ease difficult labor. And then there was seeds were used in a tea to reduce the symptoms of fevers. So, actually, internally, herbalists use it for treatment of dysentery. And then when it's dry, I remember hollyhocks. They don't live here in Florida, but up north we used to have them all the time. And when they got
Mhm.
dry, the woody stems would get real woody, and we would break them off and play with them. And but they used to use them for kindling. Um, the property of hollyhock in the esoteric world is abundance, and aside from being a lovely plant with many human applications, hollyhocks provide food and shelter to hummingbirds, beetles, and moths, and a favorite flower of many butterflies. It's a word we often associate with monetary wealth or physical possessions, but abundance is better measured by including health, friends, happiness, and well being in our assessment. So, embracing abundance isn't an exercise in accumulation, but rather a willingness to live gracefully with open arms. And so, like the hollyhock, we may find our place in the garden by being a blessing to others. Accept the things you have in your life rather than focusing on the things you don't, and look at the many ways you can be of service to your community. Living with gratitude and open arms will attract others to you and provide opportunities for others to see your value. So that's today's inspiration is the hollyhock.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't know that about the hollyhock.
I don't even know what one is.
Huh?
What?
I don't even know what a hollyhock is.
They get really tall. They're beautiful. They're very vibrant.
They're tall and narrow, and they have big flowers that kind of shaped like a hibiscus, but definitely not.
Mm.
It's definitely a fuzzy flower. It's part of the marshmallow.
Laura's still not connected.
Hello.
Hey, so Laura.
Yeah.
It says her device was
I
not.
don't have a mute sign on there.
Oh
There
yeah,
she is.
we can hear you. We can
Uh-oh.
hear
Hold
you,
on
Laura.
just a second,
It
y'all.
says you're in the show. Everyone can see and hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello?
Okay. I'm going to try not to touch anything when I put the camera on the stand. You know, because when you push buttons, things happen.
That's
And
true.
then I'm going to be rotating you, trying to see, you know, I'm trying to get it straight and everything. So look away.
Well, let's look and see what Laura.
Oh,
What are you doing? No, Laura Free.
I was pushing buttons.
No, no, don't push buttons.
I dropped the
Laura.
phone.
Oh no.
Laura's on the phone. Laura got a phone
Woo!
call.
Oh, I got it.
Okay, now I have to try and get straight. Oh, I don't like it like that.
Hi, Sandra. How are you today?
Yeah, but that's the way that we see what you're working on. Now we're going to see you upside down or backwards or sideways.
Yeah, but I want it long ways. I want it where it's
Now you're
like
supposed.
yours, like that.
There you go. But it's still going to be
Okay.
upside down.
Let's see if it stays though. I'm upside down. Hey, 2 thumbs up.
Yay.
Hi, Sandra. Sorry, I didn't look up.
Hello, Sandra.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay. Hi, Darla. If anyone has not
Hey.
already heard, Brenda DiMartino, who is Crafty Foxling with Brenda or something like that, or her husband did pass. If you keep her in your thoughts and prayers, it'd be greatly
Oh,
appreciated.
what's
Yeah.
that?
Sorry, y'all.
What you digging for over here, Miss Laura?
Um,
I'm teasing you with cards. Or which Laura? The other Laura.
The one that's digging in the metal.
the one that's scratching around like a rat over here. I'm trying to find stuff that'll fit these Covichon, these cameos, but not having much luck. I found one. Wonder if that, no. Crud buckets.
Thank you, darling. You get a chance to come back. We'd love to have you.
Miss Darla's working. Laura's still trying to figure out her mic situation.
I think you got it
No,
working.
I got it.
Oh, okay. Good.
I had to turn off my phone and then turn it back on.
Oh, that's odd.
Well, now we know for next time what to do.
Yep.
Yep.
Anybody else as full-grown adults getting mask acne?
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
Are you getting mask acne?
Oh, mask acne.
Yeah.
I've been eating way too much chocolate.
I don't go out enough to know.
Well, with all the
Usually,
bad, my
No,
head's breaking out.
I can't hear. What?
is it because of me?
I don't know. Kathy, you're really low. Can you
Am I?
turn up your volume?
I don't know. Let me check. I may have it down. No, it's up all the way.
I
Oh,
hear Miss
okay.
Cat fine.
Because some was sitting back in my chair. Sometimes I do turn it down really low because some people are just real loud. Oh, by George, I did finish this. I didn't know I did. No, I gotta do some tags. Right.
Maybe my end, I'm just not hearing very well.
Maybe you need to turn yours up.
Huh? No, mine's all the way up.
Oh,
Judy, did you put your hearing aid on today, hon?
No, no hearing aid. Sorry.
Sorry.
oh, that was rich.
I like to pick and play.
That's fine.
I like the way you said it, though. You sound like a little old lady talking to another little old lady.
Yeah, really. Hello, lady.
I'm a big old lady.
Hmm.
Or I'm getting there anyway. I've aged in dog years the last 9 years, 10 years of my life, so.
I tell you what, if we don't get off of this lockdown, semi-quarantine, whatever it is,
Wow, I'm really having some hearing issues here today. Let me see what I can do. Because that just sounded like Snoopy's teacher.
I go, what?
It sounded like Snoopy's teacher.
Oh.
Yeah, like that.
Does it sound nice to anybody else? Judy, don't make me yell at you.
It's not funny.
I have so many unfinished projects. I'm just trying to finish up some things today. Because I have not even been at my crafting desk at all this week.
Me neither, really, but
We started at 8 o'clock yesterday and then finished at 6 o'clock last night with doctor's appointments.
oh gosh, that's a long day.
Right.
Hey, Sandra. Hey, Darla. Oh, we done said hi to her. Darla's probably already come and gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I went into the settings with StreamYard where it's on the bottom of the page where it says Cam and Mike, and I can change my speaker settings, turned it from the default to a different one. So it gave me a better output. So that's good. Yay.
Wah, 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 you say? Wah,
Still
wah.
having a little bit of that.
I don't know why I don't ever get my paper cutter out. It'd be so much easier.
Yes,
Yeah.
it would.
I just hate having to move it.
So
My
what are
paper
we
cutter
making
is-
today?
I'm just finishing up some unfinished projects. I've got so many of them started.
I'm piddling. I got some new metallic oil pastels, and I wanted to try to play with those because I've never played with them before. But I started making this complicated ass card.
What kind of card?
Well, y'all, I have never made a card in my life.
What? Oh, I can't make
Never.
a card.
That's not my thing.
I made a card
But
to somebody. They would say, "Oh, did somebody's grandchild make it?" I can't do cards.
well, I saw this lady. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of, what is her name? Robin Dudley Howes. Howes, I think is her name.
Sounds
And
familiar.
I really enjoy her channel. I really do. She's a lot of fun. And she does some really neat stuff that I haven't seen anybody else do.
Cool.
Which she usually gets her ideas from other people that she watches, but she's very nice in that she gives measurements and that sort of thing. So the first one that I'm doing is like I wanted it to be kind of Christmassy, but I want to do some Halloween ones that look like haunted houses. But I'm very new to crafting, and I'm just not very good at it. But you don't learn unless you try stuff, so.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm doing.
Uh-oh, I messed up.
Uh-oh.
I'll be right back.
Go back.
I lost me.
Huh?
I lost me.
You lost you.
Yeah, I had to do an edit real quick and I lost me.
Oh. Welcome back, Brian.
Right, goodness. Yes, Pete, it sure is.
Hey, Mr. P.
Happy.
Oh, Laura Vasquez, we got your card in a little booklet. Thank you very much. Just came this morning.
You're welcome.
I loved it.
I didn't tell you that I was sending you a card.
I've got to get some thank you cards ready and out. Hey, Brian, if he's thinking he's feeling
You
better.
knew right away it was from me when you saw the envelope.
Yeah. Well, that in California. You're the only one I know in California.
I know a couple of people in California.
Well, she's the only one in California that sends me any happy mail, so I knew she was from California. It was from Laura.
What part of California are you, Laura?
He says, hello all, and those who gave me prayers and cards. I really appreciate it, and thank you.
You're welcome.
It really did mean a lot to him getting that from you guys. It really did. Kind of touched.
Well, don't scare us like that again, Mr. Pete.
Yeah, no more scares. You can't do that again.
Well, Brian, I think Laura Vasquez is still doing cards. Witchy Laura and myself are doing unfinished projects. And Judy, were you doing a November for a journal?
Yeah, right now I'm doing a little, some little snippets for the piece of journal. This is a little snippet that I'm just stitching that'll go in the journal. This is from Poppy's dress, some of her stuff, and I just stitched it together. So, just to give a little, so it'll go on a backing of a piece of paper like that, and I'll ink it around there and do a stick on a page. So that's what I'm doing now. And then I've got a journal that I'm working on. And I've got it pieced together so I can show everybody what I'm doing. It's a little different type of journal that I'm doing.
Okay. Hi, Renee. Thank you for coming and welcome.
Hey.
Oh, hello, Renee. Renee is my neighbor.
Oh,
Renee.
She knows
Sorry,
where
I
I
didn't
live.
mean to. My desk is such a mess. Here it is.
girl, I look like a fool going through here throwing things off of my desk for a while.
Yeah.
Well, I had been cutting dies, or die cutting, or
Die
y'all know
cutting.
what I mean. And
Hi, JD.
oh my lord, that is so messy.
Yeah, it is. I rarely cut them.
And I like doing it. It's just the mess just makes me crazy.
So do you want to see what I'm doing with this journal?
Sure.
Hold on, let me put it on you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So this is pretty white. Sorry. There we go. Maybe you can get a bit of a look. So this journal is a small journal. It's going to be 4 3/4 by 7.5. Sorry, I'm talking. The dogs think someone's coming in the door. So my dogs are going to bark. If they don't shut up, then I'll have to stop talking. That's just one of them. She'll get them started. Anyway, so what I decided to do is I made my dolls. I made Sassy, and then I made her sister Poppy. And you guys haven't seen Poppy. So, but I'm going to make them a journal. Each of them will have a journal of their own. So, of course, here is Poppy. Here's Sassy. This was Sassy. Remember, she's been on and around, and she's been sassing me ever since I made her. And then she asked for a sister, and so her sister's name is Poppy, and here's Poppy. So Poppy is wearing a dress. She has antique, she has vintage lace at the bottom of her dress, and she's very calm, very sweet. Unlike Sassy, who sassed me the whole time making her, yelling at me to hurry up. But she's got a little bit of vintage lace here, vintage lace here. This is a vintage recreation pattern, which I love. It's such a cute little pattern. And then a vintage button, and some vintage lace in her hair for her little piggy tails. And so they're two different personalities. Sassy is a sassy little thing. Her name is Sassafras, and that's what she got sassy. Poppy is very calm and nice, and she's fun to be around. So I was also making Sassy wanted a best friend, and so I was making a best friend, and her name is Callie for Calendula, and she's a kind of a woodsy kind of doll, and this is Calendula. She is a clay. I carved her face out of clay the first time I've ever done that before, so it looks kind of freakish. And then she has a fabric body, has roots for hands, and she will actually be fat. I'll needle felt her with moss and greenery on her, and she'll have green on her. But her name is Callie, and she was fun to make. I think she'll be a one of because she was okay, but I like the little bit bigger dolls. She's pretty small, but she was supposed to be sunflower, and her hair, her sunflower didn't work, and Sassy sassed me. So the whole time I was making it. So anyway, back to the journals. This is a simple cover, simple journal. This is a cover. Let's see, it's white. It's hard to see with the colors. It's basically 140-pound watercolor paper that I did the artist grade, and I gessoed it two gessos, two coats of gesso, and then sanded fine, and then deckled the edges. The edges have been deckled and torn. What's going to go inside of it is not my traditional hand sewn ones. I'm going to actually glue in a signature. So I've started this. Both journals will be identical in construction. So this is the signature, and there's 20 some pages, maybe 20, 24, 25. There's this is watercolor paper right here, and then drawing paper, and then I think there's like 4 sheets of watercolor paper, one on the back, one on the front, and 2 somewhere in here. The rest is drawing paper, and each have been cut and deckled, and then I've done the signature and I've glued it. This is the first coat of glue. I'll do a second coat of glue to let it really seep in. It'll go inside this book, and it'll actually glue into the spine so that it'll look like this. And then when it opens, the first page, and I'm sorry it's so white, the first page will have a pocket that'll have a little bit of a gusset, and it'll hold a small traveler's size notebook journal that is from Timmy Holtz. So it'll fit right in here in a pocket so that it will not be too big. The back page again will have a gusseted pocket, but it'll be to hold heavier things, maybe a pen. I haven't decided because I've made lots of room. You can see that I've made lots of room in the signature to be able, in the spine, to be able to have room to grow. So in these, we'll have the story. This will be the journal and some of the story. But on the pages, will be some drawings and paintings. And then I'm going to do little snippets. This is a little snippet. And what this is Poppy's scraps from Poppy's outfit that I've stitched together with black thread. And so it'll go in the pages, and I'll actually probably sew them in, or I'll put them on a piece of paper, sew them on a piece of paper, and glue them so they can be just taken off if I want to use them somewhere else. But it won't be just her stuff. It'll be other little snippets that I'll make throughout. So this will be more of a snippet book, and then the journal part will be here. There may be some drawings of Poppy's face, maybe some eyes that I need to practice. I'm going through this and I need to stop because it's not fully dry. But I really like the book with the glued signature, because if I want to take the pages out, I can just rip them out too. So this was super simple. super simple to make. And I have my second one. My second one is ready. I haven't folded it yet, but that's all there is to the spine. I'm sorry, it picked up dust and threads. So there's an inch spine. I have it marked right here. So it'll be folded on either side and bone folded. I'll use a bone folder to get a crisp edge, crisp spine edge.
Hey,
And then I've got my pages. These are just from a tablet of drawing tablet, drawing paper, and I'll cut the pages. And what I do is I cut them and deckle them. I thought I'd maybe show you the white's not very happy. So, but one thing with deckling the edges to get this really deckled edge. Ripping is fine, but sometimes it's hard when you're ripping heavier stuff. So what I do is I wet the page before I rip it. So if you are going, so this is, let's see, how did I do this? I did, each one of these was one, and I folded it. Yeah, each one of these was one, and I folded it. So, so this page was folded, and I didn't use a bone folder because this is cut along this edge. These edges are deckled, and this is a fold that's cut so that it can go into the glue edge. The glue edge is the cut edge. So anyway, just traced it. Just traced around the edge, and I wanted to show you this because it was a fun little thing. And I know I waste a lot of paper doing this, but so I just traced along the edge and did the little four corners. I'm going in ways later. Use a ruler. And the secret to being able to tear this easier, because this is double-sided, I put a little bit of water. Oops, sorry, Sassy knocked her over. Put a little water on the edge. Put a little water on the edge, and then it rips up easily, a lot easier. So then you've got a little bit of tear spots. You can tear some of those off, and it's easier on your fingers. And then the next one, kind of. So, and I just use my little water bottle to squirt the water on it, spray it off, let it sit for like 2 seconds, and then rip. And if it rips a little off, it's okay. I don't mind. And then there should be a little bit of water, a little bit more. Anyway, this goes pretty fast. It depends on how many signatures you're doing or how many pages. And then you have your pages. And then I use my cutter. The cut was fastest. Nope, I got ink on it already. Look at that. I didn't clean my thing. So that I wanted to show you how I was doing that. Now, I don't know, I mean, y'all are really experienced with journals. So for this journal and a glue journal, I want to make sure that I have a nice thick coat of glue here. And so I've already done one coat. And so now I'm going to do a second coat and make sure that it has a really good thick coat of glue on it, and to bring it down just a little bit onto the edge here so that it seals. Now once this one dries, I will probably go in with a fine I don't know, maybe a fine brush in between each page. Go in between each page and run a fine, thin thing of glue right in the crease. But once this is completely dry, I also use PVA glue, the pH neutral pH adhesive. This is the brand I use, by Linico. I suppose you could use Elmer's or whatever. This is just I've always used high quality pH neutral for archival purposes. So anyway, and so then after I get it all together, I'll decorate and have fun with it. So that is what I'm working on, and that's all I have to say.
Right, let's go alphabetically to our Lauras. Laura Free, you here? Laura Free, paging Laura Free. To the front of the story, witchy Laura. Did she not know her name now? Oh, she's on the phone. All right, we'll go over to Laura Vasquez.
Oh,
Laura Vasquez.
no pressure.
No.
Hello.
So
I don't see me on the screen.
what are you working on?
I have paper whips
Oh, cool.
because I have fabric nice and thick, and then I have my glue gun. I can glue them together. And then whatever I want. You don't have to worry about the back sides of these because you're not going to even see them at all. So you can do whatever you want. That's when you pull out all your little bits and pieces and just start going crazy.
Yeah.
And there's no rhyme or reason. So there's no pressure. Just take whatever you have. It doesn't even have to match. Because whatever you put on top, most of the time I put a butterfly on the top, so it's going to cover mostly everything that's on here anyway. And you know how much I love my butterflies.
You? No. I had no idea.
Me either. Wow.
Hey,
Oh,
y'all,
I have,
Laura Vasquez likes butterflies.
I have Judy's butterflies ready to mail.
I know, I'm bad. I haven't emailed you yet. I will.
They're ready.
Okay, I'll send my email out as soon as we get done. I think it's.
She'll forget it again.
No, I won't.
Okay, real quick, I'm gonna switch over to me for a second because I want to show something.
And it doesn't matter if you do them all the same because you don't give the same ones to the same people.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, today's giveaway.
Oh no! Yay!
Ooh, a $15 and a $20 dispatch.
Yay!
Wow.
So they are full of various things. Got a lot of tack quarters on it. Some doilies, some laces, some bridal trim, laces, beads, fabric, laces. So you have to be here, you have to be participating to win. So this is today's giveaway. And I choose the winner from the participants list. Hey, Curly T.
Hey, Curly.
Oh, now it is Laura Free's back, so let's let her tell us what she's doing.
Yay, Laura.
We're on you, Laura Free.
I'm tired of being the only person in the world who has never made a card before. So I
Look,
started
Ernie.
looking around at different kinds of cards that they have, and I came across one that I thought was cute, and I started making it, and I thought, well, I made a card. It's the last one I'll ever make as long as I live. But
I feel the same
I
way,
think
honey.
they call them. Well, I haven't started decorating it or anything. But this is just the prototype to even see if I, you know. But I think they call them carousel cards or something, carousel booklets. But you put them together and they open up into these little rooms.
Oh, cool. Look it
That's
up.
cool.
That is really cool. And of course, she starts her first card with the hardest one you can make.
Yeah, really.
Hey, Sharon.
But,
Yeah, that'll pretty much cure
yeah.
you.
Huh?
That'll pretty much cure you when you start with the hardest one out there.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to do something different that I hadn't seen anybody else do, and I came across her, this, what is her name? Robin Dudley Hose. Huis. I don't know. That's how it's spelled. But that's her channel, and y'all, I love her. She has just a sweet little voice, you know, and she just crafts, and she crafts in real time, and she explains what she's doing and how she's doing it and that sort of thing, and I just love her. I don't necessarily everything that she does is like very vintage, very grungy, that sort of thing, and that's I like that. I just can't do that. So but anyhow, this is what I have so far, and I'm going to experiment. Like I said, this is the prototype, and I'm going to experiment with it and see what I can do, because I saw other people do these, but theirs were, rather than I like them to be this size. The others were made square, and I didn't like those as much. I don't know. I just thought this size was more aesthetically pleasing because it's taller and then has the smaller bottom square, where the others were all like the same size square, and I just didn't like that as much. So, but anyway, I invite anyone who's interested to go and take a look at her channel. She just hit 10,000 subscribers.
Whoa.
And there's a reason why she has a lot of people watching her. I see her going way further than that, just because she's very unique and original, and she doesn't do the same, you know, the same stuff, or maybe she does it before other people. I don't know, but anyhow,
Gene Peter said you need to make kits for that.
Oh, hell no. No.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Gene Peter. Yeah.
I was waiting for that answer. Laura said,
Nope.
Laura said she'll send you the instructions and you can make them.
You are the kit queen, JP, not me. If I even finish this one, it'll be a miracle. But once I get it figured out, I hope to make a few more of them, and then I'll do a tutorial how I do mine. So, but I always give credit where credit is due, and this lady is fantastic. I love her. So,
Cool.
So that's it, y'all.
All right.
Now I'm going to attempt to put little roofs on all my little rooms. And I still
Put
got to
little
do the
what?
closure. Little roofs.
Oh, that's gonna be too cute.
Well, I haven't finished it yet. Don't, you know. Thank you for faith. but it may be misplaced. But I'm trying.
I kind of would like the instructions for that too. Does she have it on her website?
Yes,
Ooh.
she's wonderful. Well, on her YouTube,
Okay.
she has it. I always get excited when I find new people that I really like watching. And then I want to tell everybody, you have to go watch this lady. She's so good.
Oh, good. Jean Peter released me. Jean Peter says she's coming on next week, come hell or high water. And I
Oh,
think
good.
Well, good.
everybody remember next week to wear your deodorant and use your mouthwash so Jean Peter don't run away again.
Aw.
No, I like being stinky. Well, my mom is on her way to be tested for COVID.
Your mom?
Yeah.
Huh?
I
Your
thought that-
mom?
This is the second time she's been tested.
Wow. Did you say your mom?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
Had you been exposed?
Well, I mean, you know, you can always be exposed, but you know, just from going to the grocery store or whatever. But she keeps displaying, you know,
Come on, JP.
symptoms, and
Ah.
it's driving us nuts. So,
Yeah, they had a thing on the news this morning about. They announced yesterday that Florida had like 4,000 more new cases overnight, and the
that's
news.
incredible.
Well, the news blew it wide open this morning, saying no, it did not have 4,000 new cases overnight. That the Center for Disease Control did not release all of the tests. They saved up weeks and weeks of test results and released them all at one time.
Oh
And
my gosh.
that is what they were reporting on. With I think it was like 7 weeks worth of tests.
Oh my gosh.
And they were saying that it was all overnight. Well, no, just the results came in all over.
Right. They do them in bunches or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way they go about doing the releasing is ridiculous.
It is
It
great.
really is.
And then the data is, you know, there's raw data that is if you ever was tested once, it counted. If you went back and if it was positive, but you had to have a second test to prove that it was, you know, that you're negative now, that gets counted also. So some of the information that they're giving is a little bit skewed. The data's skewed. And until they get that straightened out, we don't really know what this
Right.
true status is.
Laura, Curly's picking on you.
Huh?
Curly's picking on you.
Why?
Read what she said.
What'd she
Talking
say?
to you.
Why not?
Should we even be talking to you? Oh.
Oh,
Yes.
Why?
She's have COVID. It
Oh.
might be contagious.
Over the internet, yeah.
That's all right. Even contagious, we still love you from afar.
Just don't come in near you, huh?
Great.
I would never. I'm one of the ones that if I get it, I'm screwed. So,
Yeah.
but that could be anybody. I mean,
I've had 2 or 3 acquaintances and friends that have gotten it that are very highly, they're highly compromised, and so, but they've come through it, and it was
Really?
rough, but it was rough, but
Curly.
that's
did it.
wonderful.
Curly, everything you typed in, I take it as you're kidding.
is she kidding something now? Oh, okay, yes.
Oh,
Curly's always
Curly.
teasing. She's
We
always
know you're
teasing.
kidding. I think you was mad at me if you didn't say something ugly at some point in a live.
You want to? I got to tell y'all a funny story. You want to hear a funny story?
Go ahead.
You had to have been there, I think. It's one of those stories. Well, it was funnier when you were there. So I was at work, and I was using the copier, and I was copying, and it kind of messed up. So I was trying to fix it, and I went away, went over to another room, and came back, and the secretary was copying pages, and they were in my pages all came out because you know how it has a memory. So all my pages came out, and they were all Spanish because I was copying some Spanish lesson plans.
Oh,
They're all
okay.
Spanish. They're all coming out Spanish. And when she went to use and set up the copy machine, she freaked out because she couldn't find the button to change it from Spanish to English.
Oh, poor girl. Is she blonde?
No, but
Other than that.
we have never let her live that down. Never.
gosh.
That was like about 7 years ago. And on Facebook, every once in a while, I say, "Have you checked your copier lately?" We just have never let her live that down, you know. So, and when she first said it, we're all kind of. There was 2 of us standing there, and we're like, "What? There's not a Spanish." And I'm like, I'm confused. She goes, "Well, all your stuff printed out in Spanish. If I put my stuff in there, it's all going to print out in Spanish." Oh my God!
Oh my gosh.
We're
Bless
like,
her heart.
I know that's what I said.
Yeah,
Bless
that does
your heart.
get
Exactly. So
What?
that's my funny story for today.
What'd you say, Miss Kathy?
I said that does. People like that do give us a bad name.
My sister's a blonde. She's very intelligent, but dangy as the day is long.
Yeah. I know a lot of those.
She gets so mad when I say that because I can be a dingbat, but oh my gosh, I have got nothing on her.
So what do y'all think? I'm changing my YouTube name.
You are?
Yeah.
What you gonna change it to?
My grandson, who is like this major streamer in gaming and stuff like that, he says that I need to have a handle.
I agree.
I said, but what do you mean I need to have a handle? Why can't I just use my name? And they're like, oh, no, that's faux pas. You cannot do that. You're not supposed to. It shows that you're, So I was getting schooled on Sunday with family dinner. I was getting really schooled. So my
Ah.
new name will be Crispy's Creations.
Oh, I love it. That's cute.
And Crispy has been my nickname. I know Kathy and I had this discussion because she didn't like hearing me called Crispy. But then I said, well, that was kind of a nickname. Someone nicknamed me that in one of the lives or one of the sales one time, and it's stuck with a lot of people. But it's actually a nickname I've had for many years. So it doesn't bother me to be called that, and it's catchy. And so my grandson, I have to hire him to come and help me set up the reveal. I hire him. He gets lunch and gas money. So
I can't wait to see.
I thought you could just go in and change your name on your YouTube channel, but you can't do that. I have to start a whole new channel.
No, you don't.
You
No?
can change
my
your
name
name.
100 times.
Oh,
You
okay.
Go to your Google account to change it.
Oh, good. Well, I'll tell him maybe I know something he doesn't.
Yeah, you don't search your account.
Yeah, because I don't want to lose my 50 subs. I got subbies. I only have 50. But I don't want to lose 50 of them.
I was one of the first.
You were almost, I think, my very first. So.
You don't never start over if you don't have to on YouTube because they're going to penalize you every way they can get you anyway.
Yeah,
Really?
well. Anyway, that was my news that I'm going to do. I don't know how soon. I keep putting things off and I don't, I'm not in any hurry. Oh, they also I got to tell y'all something. They really liked that I kind of got called out on so and so's live that she did that one time, and she was yelling my name and calling Laura Free. You know who I'm talking about.
Okay.
So when I told them that story, they were like, "Oh man, you got cred now. You can go out and really cause some drama and really get." I'm like, no. They thought that was the coolest thing.
Yeah.
And I guess the young people, it is this mindset that's what they go for. Some people like the drama, and they go for that drama, and other people avoid it. So anyway, I thought it was pretty funny. They thought it was hilarious.
Grandma's got street cred.
I do. I got some street cred now. That's when Casey, my grandson Casey said, "Yeah, Grandma, you got cred now. You need to change your name and get something going." I'm like, "Yeah, okay."
That's cute. I it tickles me when I think about how silly, because I call it Crafty Wars.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't go on her turf. She's tough. She's mean. She'll get you.
But and I was telling him, I told him, I said, I couldn't get over how the crafting world was on YouTube and what it was, and it isn't just crafting. It is every single one.
Yeah, it's all of them.
Yeah, Casey, my grandson, is really big in streaming on Twitch, and they do all this stuff with certain games and stuff. I guess he's got some. I think he has a lot of subs, and he does a lot of stuff with gaming.
Hey, Christina.
But that's cool, And I'm thinking, oh my God. He said it's really bad there too. He goes, it's just the way of, it's all anonymous and people can do it, and so they're going to do it. I'm like,
everybody's 6 feet tall and bulletproof on the internet.
Yeah. So, anyway,
I bet some of those people like that, if you ran into them like in, Walmart or something, they would whimper like a puppy and,
You think?
yeah.
oh, absolutely.
Nowadays, when you run into someone at Walmart, you don't even recognize them.
Right.
Who you? I know you.
Well, now that everybody's got COVID hair and
Hey,
You have to wear a mask. You can't see anyone.
right.
yeah.
It's kind of a good thing.
Everything's open here. Everybody's getting all dialed up and spiffed up, and I'm about ready to go get my toes cut. I can't stand it much longer.
Oh.
They don't do
Hey, Janie.
they don't have to wear masks and stuff, Miss Kathy?
Oh yeah, we all have to wear masks. The world is
I
open
just-
in
Yeah,
Florida.
they make you sign a paper and take your temperature when you get your nails done.
Oh, do they? I don't know if they do or not, but I know everything is open and throbbing here.
Some salons do temperatures, not all. I know my daughter and we decided not to do temperatures for massage.
Mhm.
So
Well, it really does no good.
doesn't do anything.
No, I mean people could have COVID and not have a temperature.
Right, exactly. So they
My husband's work there doing temperatures when they come in the building.
yeah,
Who's
So
doing
I don't-
temperatures?
they were doing the temperatures at the driver's license place the other day. But people waiting in line that didn't have appointments had to go sit in a car to cool down because the temperatures were high from sitting outside waiting in line.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
So yeah, we're still having to do online stuff, make appointments online to get driver's license and any kind of tags and all that kind of stuff.
Hey, Heather, welcome.
Hey, Heather.
We're having a quiet day.
That's because it's
Yeah.
hot.
Huh?
It's because it's hot. Everybody's quiet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
hot
is.
here.
That takes a lot out of you.
It does. It's
7:30
draining.
this morning, I was sitting in the den. I thought, Lord, no, please don't let it be this bad today. But he did, so he didn't listen. It's rough.
Even though we keep our house cold, it's still, when we look outside and we know how hot it is, it's like, oh, it's so miserable.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes you feel hot.
My dogs don't even want to go outside. They go do their thing and come right back in.
Yeah, well, it ain't easy being a fat girl in a wheelchair, trust me.
Oh,
A pleather one at that.
Oh, what?
Our power went off yesterday.
Oh no, Laura. Ugh,
Yeah.
that had to have been
Uh-oh.
horrible.
Yeah, I didn't go back on till after 11.
Oh, my
Oh
goodness.
my
night.
gosh.
Hey, I have been known to go sit in my car and just run the air conditioner when our power goes off. I can't do it.
Well, especially people with, like my mom, she has COPD and asthma and all that stuff. So, like when we have hurricanes and stuff
Oh,
and
yeah.
the power goes off for too long, my mom's calling and getting a hotel room. She's like,
Oh, wow.
nope, not playing this.
Does anybody here watch Shameless on Netflix?
No.
I just started watching it, and it's got 10 seasons, and I'm only on the first part of season 4.
What is it?
Shameless.
Oh, no.
It's good. It's
No.
really good. But I'm going to tell you what, if that old man don't die, I swear I've never seen anybody that lives so long. I mean, it's like they can't kill him. Oh, it's good. I've kind of bypassed it all these couple of years now that I've had the Netflix going and saying, nah, it's not my cup of tea. And well, currently Netflix has nothing on there I will watch, so I started watching it, and I'm glad I did.
Hmm.
Never heard of it. What's it about?
It's about this man and woman that, all right, he's a far down drunk, just a worthless piece of crap, and she's a bipolar that abandoned him and her kids.
Oh gosh.
So their oldest daughter has been raising their other 5 kids all these years and had no life of her own. But I mean, it just tells their story and the things, the trials and tribulations they go through as being poor, and how they all go out and earn money to, survive on and eat. It was really good. The neighbors kind of bugged me. I can't remember who the guy is that is the man in the neighbors, but I've never liked him in anything. But they don't give them a whole lot of screen time anyway, so I'm kind of dealing with them being in there, but I'm not a fan of him.
Who?
I can't think of the guy's name. He plays in a lot of stupid comedies, and he's just a terrible actor, I think. But apparently everybody else likes him because he's always getting roles.
Renee is cross-stitching. She likes to cross-stitch.
Oh, bless her little heart.
Yeah,
Oh, you want to see? Oh,
I used to love to cross stitch
let
too.
me ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Heather can't do it
Renee,
anymore.
can I
with
show your
arthritis.
cross stitch?
Yes, please.
Let me ask her.
Oh crap! I haven't even done this whole back part of the signature.
The last piece of cross stitch I did years ago went in my Dear Heart journal. You got that, Kathy.
Right.
That was such a pretty journal.
Yeah,
Still
I've got 3 others sitting there looking at me, but I've got other projects going that I wanted to do.
It
So
really
now-
was pretty, but until I decided to take it apart and claim it as my own.
What now?
I'm kidding. I didn't. I wanted to see your reaction.
I didn't know if I heard what you were going to take it apart. That's okay. It's yours.
That was a good recovery, Crispy.
Yeah.
'Cause at first she was like, "Oh hell no, she didn't." That was funny.
Boy, she really jumped on you. Did what?
Well, I wasn't sure I heard what you said, and then I thought, wait a minute, you want to take it apart? Okay, it's yours. I can't. Just don't tell me, okay?
I said I was going to take it apart and claim it, redo it and claim it as my own.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got it. Duh. I'm just not with it.
See how beautiful my work is? It's almost, well, Judy's is almost as good as mine. Oh, that
This
was,
is Renee's cross stitch.
Oh, that's pretty. Can you
That-
bring it down a little bit? And over?
wow. I love that. Wow.
Pretty.
She got an Etsy store. Hey, Arlene. Oh,
Not yet.
There you
And then
are.
she made
Arlene.
a
I was
card.
wondering where you were.
that is freaking awesome. I love that. Of course, I love flowers too, so.
I have it on my desk.
Who did that cross stitch, Laura?
My
a
neighbor
neighbor, huh?
that's in the chat.
Renee?
Renee Riley.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
beautiful. And she says she's just learning. It's beautiful. That doesn't look like just learning.
No way. She's just learning.
No.
That's not right.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God. I can't believe that.
No showing off around here. None of that. None of that.
I
It's
didn't make it.
pretty.
I am a true newbie.
Wow, that's amazing.
Okay, so I got my little.
I can't do that fine needlework. But I learned something. I learned how to use longer needles. So I love to sew and I like to hand sew. So making the dolls, hand sewing is really needed. I have to do a lot of that. So I discovered doll needles. And so I use long needles. And I can actually embroider with them. Look, I'll show you. Look. This is one of the shorter needles, but I can do fine work with this long needle versus a smaller needle. Yeah, it's very nice. So, and then this is the smallest needle. This one here, this is the smallest needle that I'll use, and it's okay, but it's a little bit too small for me. But I can't use those little embroidery needles like I used to use years ago. And I gotta have the big eyes because I can't see.
Oh, yeah. I have big eyes, too.
So yeah, so I'm very happy with those doll needles. They work really well.
See, this is why I never get anything finished. I've got too many projects on at one time. Try to finish them all together. That's what I need to start doing on my lives, is just finish unfinished stuff.
Yeah, you need to start doing your busting, the busting one that you were doing.
Yeah, I do need to get back to that. Put my second coat of Mod Podge on here and let it be drying. I can't stand the smell of this stuff.
One of the things we were talking about needles. One of the things that I learned back when I learned bookmaking from my old guy that did the booksmithing, to sew in signatures and things like that, we use the curved needles. Those curved needles that are, some people use them, upholsterers use them, but we used them in booksmithing. And when I started making the journals again, and I tried to use those curved curved needles, I could not manipulate them with my hands. They would they would not work.
I
So
can't
that's why I use the long needle.
I cannot use a curved needle at all. Clara, now you're just bragging. I got so much stuff I need to get put away and organized, bagged and listed on Etsy, and oh my goodness. I just don't have enough hours in my day.
Yeah.
Oh no, Laura, can you plug it in and come back on? I've done lives many times with mine plugged in, but you might need to let it charge up some. I thought JP was going to come on and show us why she can't come on.
Probably show us a huge pile of kits
Well, I'm
that she's been
sure.
working on. Oh
I
my
gotta-
gosh, how she gets all those done.
I got an email saying my Defy order was on its way.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Cool.
I want my violin.
Yeah, I want my violin too.
Oh, I bet you do. Oh my gosh.
I'm hoping they remember to put my gift, my box.
I don't know if it's coming. Let me take a look. It might. Let me see. Let me look. I'm going to look in my email.
I think I'll play this and do a video on it. Are you texting somebody? I keep hearing.
No, I'm checking my email to see if my violin got shipped. It is on its way. I'm
Yay.
tracking my shipment. Let me see. Track my shipment. Oh, label created, not yet in the system.
That means it hasn't been dropped at the post office. Well, either that or the post office hasn't checked it in yet.
It'll be shipped on the 13th. Today. Isn't today the 13th?
Yep.
Okay. So it'll be shipped today.
Uh-oh.
What?
Laura's phone died. She didn't
Oh
have it
no,
plugged
I
in.
saw that.
Okay,
Y'all,
yeah.
hang on just a second. The birds just went and got tested for COVID, and they're on their way home, and my mom is cranky and mad because she says it hurts like hell, and she wants coffee to be done when she comes through the door.
Okay.
So I'll be right back.
Go make your mama coffee.
She'll come in hollering if it ain't done.
I've heard it does hurt bad.
Yeah, she says it. Hold on just a second, y'all. I'll be right back.
We'll be here.
Yeah, I heard that test is not comfortable.
No, it isn't. Great. Okay. I need to do my colors. I want barely, but it works. Hey, Toika. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. sorry guys, I can't see.
Can't what?
I gotta turn my ring light on. It's gonna cause a glare, so I may have to put something on my desk. 'Cause I just can't see. I have a feeling that I am going to be sore because I already feel it coming on.
You're gonna do what?
I'm going to be sore.
What kind of sore?
Well, Kathy is an idiot.
Kathy is naked?
No, an idiot. I started this new medication and I couldn't figure out why I was being so dizzy. And today I read the bottle and it said it may cause dizziness. But I got up too fast and started down the hall and fell on the floor.
Oh no.
And Pete wasn't here. He had gone to get his blood work done, and I could not move. I could not get up for a long time. I think it stunned me. It scared me.
Wow.
But I scraped my back on one of the totes I had packed up there for the sale.
Oh,
So that is not comfortable right now.
ouch.
Yeah. Old age is so much fun.
I
Woohoo!
know.
Wish I had done this sooner. You said nobody never. And I used to get so upset getting calls from the assisted living place where my mom was because they say, rescue squad just picked your mom up out of the floor and took her to the hospital. And I used to say, why does this woman fall so much? Well,
Yeah, they do.
I just could never understand why in the world was she always falling. Well, now I know. If she was over, the freaking medication messes you up.
Yeah.
Plus, sometimes if I don't eat, my blood sugar gets so low that it'll put me down. Perfect. Hey, it comes with age, I guess, but nothing you can do about it. You can't rewind that clock.
No.
Although I think we should be able to. So any of you who are in your 30s and 40s now have all the fun you can now. Do not
Right.
think that the golden years are going to be golden, because they're not.
Do it all now.
I can never understand why I used to give my mom
I'm
and
taking
say,
all the naps I didn't want to take when I was little right now.
yes, amen, me too, and I'm loving it. But I used to tell Mom, why don't you take a cruise? Get some of the girls together and y'all go on a cruise. Honey, we too old to go on a cruise. I said, you're never too old. Well, I wouldn't take a cruise now from nobody. I'd probably fall over the side of the ship.
You get stuck on the boat.
No, I would just get dizzy and plow off the boat.
This is a cluster.
Oh, hold on, I'll put it on you if you got something made up to show.
Uh,
Ah, Poor Christina. She just
Yeah, I have
started.
two things.
Pretty.
What I was going to tell the group too.
But you're so right, Clara. Amen.
See this? This is nail polish from the Dollar Tree. And I put it on the flower itself, and it has glitter in it. But I have to put it outside because it's so strong, and let it dry real good, because it still has a smell to it. So that's how I glitter up, little things. And this is the paper clip on the back side. And last night I was painting the gold flowers with paint. And just take your really bright colors that you don't want and just paint over them. And this is the cutout of the butterfly, and I stuck another piece of paper underneath it. And this is the hidden paper clip that goes like this.
Oh, that's pretty.
What I like about these is it's two-sided, so I can write something on the back side of it. Or you can decorate it. I don't like to decorate it because then it's too thick.
Ah.
And it's hidden. This is a little tiny paper clip. Paper. The Martha Stewart butterfly. And then I just left the backside plain because you're not going to see it when it's on anyway. And this one has an Eiffel Tower.
Oh, cool.
And there's one of the gold flowers. And I stuck, that's eyelash trim a little bit on the inside and then bling. And then there's nothing on the back side of it. And this is the woman, and this is from Shabby Dabby Doodah image, and then a little bit of lacy stuff, and nothing on the back. Small paper clip. And this was the first one that I did, was just a little digital print that I cut out little squares. I made them smaller and then used them for paper clips. And nothing on the back side. And that's all I have.
Very pretty.
Oh, I had the one card that I made.
Nice.
That's beautiful, Laura.
Oh, so pretty.
Read it. Today's moments are tomorrow's memories.
Love it.
Oops. Okay. So just keep on building up your stash of stuff. Because I was really using those tags that I made one of the days, and I've been really using them for different things. And I'm like, I'm gonna have to make more tags now.
Awesome.
Every time I get my stash built up, I look at it and say, oh, I gotta get rid of this stuff, and I start sending out happy mails.
But then it goes fast that way.
I can't believe you have anything left, Miss Cat.
Oh my goodness, girl. You wouldn't
send
believe
out so much stuff between Defy, Happy Mail, giveaways.
I'm sitting here now with one of those huge, the biggest tote you can buy, absolutely overflowing with bags of stuff already priced for a sale.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm trying to do them all put together
Mm-hmm.
and, just Do like D-Sash boxes, like sell the whole box, then it's really cheaper than coming to a sale and buying it individually anyway. So I don't have to go through all the collecting and stuff.
Right. We are about to have one more hell of a storm.
We have them every single freaking day. I am so over it.
It is almost here. The wind was just blowing so hard that it looked like fall outside because pine straw and leaves and all kinds of stuff was just swirling
Oh, wow.
everywhere. Hey, Nina! When did you get here?
Oh,
Oh, how the paper clips are fun to make.
Yeah, they are fun.
Is Nina Bed of Dust?
Yes, she is.
Okay.
Well, her name is Nina, but I call her Neener.
Nina.
Like Neener, Neener, Neener. I have nicknames for everybody. Have y'all noticed that?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's okay.
Hey, Arlene. I don't have one for Arlene. I got to come up with one for her. She's my Hell on Wheels sister. Yeah, see the.
No,
That's
no.
what's about to hit me.
Sweet innocent Arlene, never. Oh wow. Yep. Well, it's like a pretty fast moving storm.
Yeah, it's hustling.
Laura B, did you sit there and fussy cut all those little teeny tiny pieces? Ain't no way.
These are ones that I have started already.
No way. I could not do it.
You cut those all? Oh my God, no way.
Not happening.
Well, I have a punch. They're punched.
Oh,
Uh,
okay, a punch will do it. Yeah.
Yeah. I need to make more paper clips with the butterflies. And I just have to put a piece of fabric and the eyelash trim, and that's it. They're done.
So cute. Love that ring, Laura. Let me
Oh,
guess, you made that with scraps, paper scraps,
no, I didn't.
Fabri-Tac?
No. I was so tempted to send this one to Shabby Dabby Doodah, and I'm like, no, I'm
That's
keeping
beautiful.
it for myself. I bought it at the thrift
Well,
store.
yeah. Yes, you keep that for yourself. That is beautiful. I'll probably go back to sleep during this. Not supposed to be awake. You worked last night, huh, Nina? Zell on wheels. I love it, Tina. And hey, Tina O, by the way.
hey Tina. Come on, I thought I finished this one. Crap. I finished it. Oh,
I must be trying to hurry fall or something because I have skipped right over Halloween and I'm wanting to do Christmas.
oh my goodness.
I know, crazy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Especially from me.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You're the big Halloween person.
I do love Halloween, but I love Christmas too. Halloween's
It's-
my favorite though.
It's too hot to even think about any of that.
Yeah.
You know what? It is not unusual for us to be wearing shorts or, t-shirts and capris on Christmas.
Oh yeah, we too.
Yeah.
And we've had snow before Christmas, but it always seems to turn off hot. right before Christmas.
Hmm.
I hate that.
Oh, it drives me crazy.
When
Because you
we
don't feel like
here,
decorating, nothing.
yeah, it was a tradition for Pete and his boys to always go fishing on Christmas Day.
Mm-hmm.
When we first got married before my son moved here, I used to sit here and just cry like a baby because I was here by myself and they were gone off.
Oh.
And I'm used to big family traditions and stuff, but
Yeah.
and it was so hot here it didn't even feel like Christmas, and I just hated it. And then
Mm.
once my son moved here, when his son saw our family traditions, they completely gave up fishing and wanted to be here for the family Christmas.
Really? Well,
Yeah,
that's good. We our big thing was always Thanksgiving, and Christmas was kind of you stay at home and do the Christmas thing with your live-in family, and Christmas Eve was when we always would go to my mama's house and to my granny's house and all that kind of stuff.
yeah, that's how it was with us. And then as we got older, one of us would always pick mom up and take her to our house for Christmas Day.
Yep, yep. Now my sister always wants to have it at her house, and I'm like, no, I don't want to go over there. It's too damn loud. When my sister and her husband and her kids come over here, 'cause I don't even like the TV on. I like quiet.
Yeah, I do too.
And the birds drive me nuts with the TV, but I can deal. I come in here and I put my headphones on and I start watching, videos or whatever and working or whatever. And, but when my sister and her family come over, when when they leave, it's like it's like they suck all the air out of the house with them. It's like a vacuum.
Uh,
And me and the birds, all three, just when they leave, because oh my gosh, it's like I don't even know how to. All I know is everybody told me, Laura, you're gonna regret not having kids one day. The hell I do.
yeah.
Best decision I ever made. I knew I didn't want kids. I cannot handle the cacoc cac- wait, how do you say that word? Cacophony of noise.
Right. Yeah, I know what you mean.
And it's constant. It
Oh yeah.
it just it exhausts me.
I don't know if it's the newest generation or what, but when my first set of grandchildren were younger, they were not wild and loud. And now with Nicholas and Anthony, it's like, where in the heck did these alien kids come from?
See, we weren't allowed to do that.
No! Why do these kids run and yell and scream and have to touch every single thing they see?
Well, first of all, we weren't allowed to. You didn't run in the house.
Mm-mm. But
I
unless
mean,
you use the couch for a trampoline.
oh God, no. I mean, that's that just wasn't. You know, 9 times out of 10, we were in the floor.
Yeah, we were too.
But I mean, it's
All
like
my
kids have
grandchildren,
no.
all my grandchildren have always had their own little tables and chairs set.
Mm-hmm.
My first set of grandchildren had a nice wooden set, and Nicholas and Anthony have a set. They all had little rocking chairs and stuff. And they used that furniture. They didn't get up on the big people furniture. Nowadays, it's fair game.
Hey. Okay, don't come in here. Not till you get the results back.
Don't come in here. She's naked.
The results.
How'd
You
you get
got your
like that?
results? Are you serious? No, you don't. Y'all don't have it, do you?
They didn't get no test results that fast.
No. How many? I think she said 3 days.
Yeah, I think she did. Yeah, we got
That
the
was mean. Y'all see where I get it?
Mhm.
See, my mom ain't wrapped too tight either.
Huh?
You hear her? Huh?
I heard that, young lady.
I hope they don't have it, because if they have it, I have it. What? Oh, you scared me. Huh? The COVID.
The COVID. Yeah.
But I made a card for the first time ever.
That's cute.
Oh,
And you have to do it yourself.
What you mean?
Stick it in your nose yourself.
Oh,
hell
God,
no.
no. No.
Yeah, you do. You stick
Not
it in there this far, you know, and it was like, I don't know if I stuck it in there far enough or not. And then he goes, and I started doing, he goes, oh no, ma'am, you have to do it again. I went, what?
You gotta do it up both nostrils?
Oh yeah, this one and then this one.
Are
No,
you serious?
hold it for 10 seconds and then 10 seconds.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, not happening.
It's not pleasant.
Janie broke her leg in 3 places. Had to
How?
have nuts and bolts put into her leg. Surgery.
Jesus.
And never complained once about her leg. You know what Janie complained about?
The COVID test.
The COVID test. She said she'd rather break her leg again than have that test. She was never having that test again.
God.
That's how bad that test is.
Wow.
And I've never heard of anybody making somebody do it themselves.
Yeah, I never heard of
especially
that.
in both nostrils.
Not happening. Sorry. I'm just gonna have to.
Nope.
I just don't know. I would have a nosebleed because my nose bleeds really easily anyway.
I too. I would have a
So-
panic attack. No, you're not shoving that up my nose. No.
How do they know you're not going to shish kebab your brain? Have you ever seen how long those Q-tips are?
Yes, I have. I've seen them do them on. And the funny thing of it is, here in Florida, they're asking for volunteers to come out to do the test. No medical training needed. They're not sticking nothing up my nose if they have no medical training.
Oh,
Sorry, but it's not happening.
Wow.
This old lady be Bruce Lee on them.
Trying to figure out what to do with these. These are so cute and I love them. I got these in Happy Mail and they are just absolutely precious.
Oh, those are adorable.
Aren't those cute?
Yes, they are.
I gotta figure out what to do with them. Well, I finished my car. Well, I haven't finished it, but I have it built. Now I just need to decorate it and put the eyelets in and string some ribbon, and it's done. One friend's kids beg until she gives in, and that's only after a bunch of arguing and drama. Jeez, if you know you were going to say yes anyway, just say yes and avoid an hour or 2 of stress. Either that or don't ever give in again. Start today. Laugh out loud. My parents were hard and strict. We could ask once, and if Mama or Daddy told us to stop doing something, there was no second time or counting. Yeah, my mom didn't piss with that either.
Oh, Nicholas has started this new thing where I want candy. No, Nicholas, you can't have candy. I want candy. I want candy.
Mm-mm.
I want candy. I want candy. I want candy. I want candy. He will go for freaking hour. I want candy. I want candy. Never changing his tone of voice or anything. And it's like, oh my
Oh,
God, in heaven, that child says it one more time. Just one more time. And then all of a sudden you hear, I want candy. It's like, oh my God. Stop.
oh Lord. Yeah, that's
Human torture chamber. All 3-year-old little boys are human torturers. The army should hire them. Yes, Nina, me too, boy. You get that mama looking, you are done for. That's it. Open that mouth one more time. My son was grounded so much. I mean, by the time my kids were little, you were no longer allowed to spank them. So he was on
mm-hmm.
restriction so much that at his wedding, my brother asked him, hey, did you get off restriction to get here and get married? You gotta go right back home. I mean, he stayed on restriction. He told me, I would rather you beat me than put me on restriction. Just take the belt and beat me.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not going to jail, boy. No, it's not happening.
Oh gosh.
And of course, I didn't know till many years later that when I sent my daughter to her room, I was just so grateful to keep and quiet. I didn't check on her, but I didn't know she was sneaking out the window when she went to her room.
Oh boy.
Yeah, she was adventure and parenting.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
I always assumed she was the sweet and innocent one. Didn't know a thing until after she got married. And I know me and my siblings did this. But we used to sit around with Mom as we got older laughing about the things we got by with when we were
Mm-hmm.
kids and things that, she didn't know we had done. Boy, I tell you what, when my kids did it to me, I was crushed. I was just
Really?
crushed. Yeah. No clue the things they got into. I felt like such a failure, and then I regretted doing it to my mom. But then I'm a little softy anyway, so
You're a little what?
I'm a little softy.
Oh, I thought you said salty. I was like,
Tender-hearted.
No, I'm salty.
Hey, Misty. Welcome, welcome. You need to come on with us one week.
hey, Misty. How are you, hon? Did y'all see where Carehart put up the video where she's gonna interview Misty and Tammy?
No, I saw one where she was going to be interviewing Gene Tater and someone else, but I haven't been on YouTube much lately. Well, this week.
Who is she going to interview?
She's gonna interview Tam. What was? Is that a
What?
dog? she's going to interview Misty with Mac Jewelry
Oh, okay.
And Tammy Porter.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hell. So if I put like 15 assorted napkins in a pack, because half of them will be Christmas, and these aren't cheap. These aren't like dollar store napkins. These are the Tuesday morning napkins. What's a fair? Would like $3.50?
I think it's a good price for 15. I mean, it all depends on who's in the sale, who all you get to the sale, because I've seen people charge $12 for a pack of 15 napkins and everybody just snatching them up. And then I've seen other people say, okay, I'll sell them to you for a nickel and they won't buy from them. So,
That's crazy.
it's just all depends on who's there. I mean, I offered a priority box full of napkins and it came out, people sell them for like a quarter each in the sales or $5 for $1. I offered up a priority box full of napkins that had never been opened.
Wow.
And I think it was $15.
And
But
nobody bid.
no, nobody has bid on them. But it didn't make any sense to me because that's less than 15 cents a napkin, and they're all, good quality 3-ply napkins.
Yeah.
But I probably have enough to put together 4 medium priority boxes.
These are Russian napkins?
Ooh.
You see them?
Well, that's special.
Because when we were traveling last year, we went to a Tuesday mornings. Oh, God, I can't remember where it was now. But anyway, they had napkins I had never seen before. And that dummy me loaded my cart.
Isn't that Russian that... Wait. Well, it looks Russian. I'm going to say they're Russian.
Steampunkish.
But, well, I'm talking about the writing right here.
Oh.
See all the backwards K's and N's and...
Oh, yeah.
I just thought they were pretty. I've seen them in, I've seen air balloons on napkins, but they were, real bright,
Cartoonish.
Cartoony like.
Yeah. And I didn't like that. But I loved these. I thought they were really pretty. But, you can only use so many napkins when you buy a pack. I need to get rid of some of them. I'm only doing 3 packs. Because I didn't have that many Christmas napkins.
Are you doing a sale?
Well, Elle's is having that flea market sale this coming weekend.
Oh, is she?
On Saturday. It's going to be me, Curly, Tina's Crafty Life, Ray, Crafty Ray. No,
Yeah.
Happy Crappy Ray. Happy. What?
What is it? I don't know.
Happy Ray of Crafty Sunshine.
Yeah.
Is that it? Okay.
I know it's got crafty. It's got sunshine and Ray and happy.
Tina wants to see your vintage Christmas napkins.
I just saw that. These are my favorite napkins in the world. I think they're so pretty.
Wow, those are pretty.
Oh, those are beautiful. Look at that train.
That's my favorite napkin.
Hey,
And
cat.
then I had enough for, I love this Santa. Well, what I sent out a bunch is Happy Meal last year. And I don't have many of my Christmas ones left. And then butterflies. Everybody loves butterflies.
Now you're talking my language.
I love butterflies.
I
mean, who doesn't, you
I
know?
was just going to say, did Laura B leave? Because she didn't pipe up on that.
Oh, the doorbell rang, and it's going to ring again in a little while. So I was just kind of seeing if I had some tags ready.
Okay, now how many do I have?
I can't believe it's a little after 4 already.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now it's only one here.
Well, I guess our special guest didn't get back yet, so maybe she'll get on next week. Let me get my list together of participants. Where's my thingamajigger?
Yeah.
I've got some on my phone because I took pictures of it this week. So all I have to do is just write them down off of there.
We probably need to start talking about doing the giveaway because it's already a little after 4.
That's what I just said. Are you listening?
I'm sorry, I'm not listening very well. I have bad listening skills. Sorry.
Crispy?
Yes.
Hearing aid.
Shut up.
Judy Evans Parker didn't come this week. I hope she's okay.
Who?
Judy Evans Parker. She's almost always here.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay, let me get my handy dandy trusty ink pen in here. A pencil will do.
KK, the sale is going to be on BMO's Crafty Corner. It's Saturday at I'll send you I'll let everybody. Oh, don't tell me. No. Damn it.
What's the matter?
These aren't the self-adhesive bags that I got.
Ah,
Oh, that makes me so mad. Dum.
So what's dinner tonight? What's everyone doing for dinner?
You know, I have no idea. Do what, Miss Cat?
he's making lobster and shrimp.
Oh.
Who's doing lobster?
He is.
Oh, where are you going to get lobster?
From the fish store,
Where?
the fish market.
Oh,
Mr. Pete wants to
okay.
get lucky tonight.
Yeah, I ain't happening. He get lucky with lobster and shrimp. Hey, Mary. Welcome. Okay, who's
Hey,
ready?
Cat. Hey, Mary.
They're ready. They want to win. Okay, we gonna pick a name.
Okay.
Come up with a list of participants. Alright, guys. Can't see. If I got one. Miss Misty.
Who?
Misty. Oh, Matt Jewelry and more. So what you won is 2 of my defect bags, and you can just send me a message.
Wow. Look at those bags.
You're
You're
mailing at.
helping Kathy.
Who won?
Stash.
It's Matt Jewelry and more. Misty.
Oh, okay.
So do y'all want to do a final sale of everything you made?
Oh, I don't really, mine's all just, yeah, mine's just all paper. Nope. Sorry.
I have the bones of mine finished.
Yeah, well, I want to.
Congrats, Misty.
I have decoupage from Miss BMO's Crafty Corner the mermaids onto my dot painting, which is supposed to look like an underwater scene. So I got the mermaids in the seaweed off of her. It's still drying. That's why you see the white patches. I didn't do nothing there. I've got started my cover for my floral journal, and it's
That's
drying.
beautiful.
So that's drying. And I'm trying to finish unfinished projects. Here is 1 signature, 2 signatures, and it's all with Miss Amy's papers and Daphne
Beautiful.
Diaries papers. And I don't know if you guys know it, but this paper pack is on Amazon. It is freaking awesome.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Yes, it is.
Can you flip through it real quick?
Huh?
As if I need to buy something else.
It's
I
not
was, I, s-
it's not as expensive as buying that stupid magazine, but this is her paper pack that's on Amazon, and these are all the papers that are in there that you get.
oh wow,
Plus, you get ephemera and all this stuff in there too.
right, very
So,
pretty.
stickers but that's what this journal was done with in Amy's papers. So that's what that covers.
Ooh.
And I started Gesso in my sugar skull.
I see that.
They're gonna be done with dot painting. And I still have to do the journal for my fairies.
Oh, that's your fairy journal.
Yeah, and this
How
is all done
pretty.
with Amy's papers. So
That
that's
is
the cover for this, but it's finished.
Miss Cat, that's the little birdie stuff, huh?
Yes, all that stuff came from Little Birdie. Except for the envelope, it came from DigiCat. So, who said they had something ready to show?
Well, I can show my
All I
whatever
have
this is.
is some paper clips.
Okay, we're gonna watch Laura Free show her this card she made that she's gonna
This
send
is my
to all.
card. And it flips open and becomes a house.
So that's my happy mail, right? All right. All
That
right.
is gorgeous.
It's
gonna be
different,
gorgeous.
huh?
Yeah, but it'd be gorgeous for Christmas decoration.
I want to see
You
the
think it
magic
looks-
again. Flip it. Flip it.
You make those and send them out as Christmas.
Oh, do that again. Open it up. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That is freaking
Even in
awesome.
the corner. Holy.
Huh?
I'm
And
not
see, I'm
talented.
gonna put eyelets right here and put pretty ribbons in it so that it'll close up and you can tie it shut when it's like this. And then when you open it, you can tie the ribbons right here and it'll stay open
Oh, good idea.
to like set up as a, like a Christmas decoration or something. You know how
And you're
people
going to have little
set,
pop-up people and chairs and stuff like that in there.
uh-huh, yep.
Awesome.
Alrighty. Make anything else?
Nope.
Alright, we'll go to Miss Laura Vasquez. Uh-oh. We got
Oh,
Gromit.
she's doing
Oh.
eyelets.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I did a few paper clips with the butterflies and the lace trim and the little piece of fabric on the back for my stash. And now I'm doing eyelets because I have these tags and I didn't put the eyelets.
I have the worst time setting eyelets. My hands just aren't strong enough.
Thank
Cool.
you, Arlene. That's very, very cute. Arlene, would you believe I did it again?
Alright, Miss Judy K.
You did
Okay. There I am.
Britney Spears.
My girls are saying goodbye. Y'all have a great week. And they're very
sassafras.
sassafras. She's been sassing me. She sassed me the whole time that I made Poppy. Now Poppy, I think I told y'all, had to have surgery on her face to fix her skin. It really, something went wrong in the painting, and I had to scrape her whole face off except her eyes. So
Ow.
Sassy just said, "Oh my God, you're not going to do it. Oh my God, you're going to lose my sister. Oh my God." And then Poppy was just like, "Come on, Mom, you got this. You can do it. I know you can. You're going to save my face. I know it." And then as soon as I was able to save her face, then Sassy was on me about her BFF. BFF, when am I getting my BFF? And so I finally finished the BFF, and here she is, for those who have just recently come in, my art doll. This is Callie, and she's a one of. I will not do another doll like that. It was fun,
Aw.
but just very different. I love the carving. I never did, whoops, sorry, let me see where I'm at. I never did polymer carving before.
She's my
and
favorite.
clay, but
No.
it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Anyway, but so my girls say, have a wonderful week and we'll see you next week.
Hmm.
Sassy says y'all better be good.
Laura, you're
Oh,
rolling in on me.
Huh?
Your storms are starting to roll in on me.
Are
Yeah, we're
they?
getting it too.
Yeah, getting rolling thunder.
Now
So-
you said lobster for dinner, and I want something good. I don't want beanie weenies for dinner.
I know my mom said corn dogs, and I was like, oh.
I know, beanie weenies. No, not tonight. Well, I want something good.
I'd rather have beanie weenies than corn dogs.
Oh, I love corn dogs. Corn dogs sound
Me
good.
too. Corn dog dipped in mustard
yum.
with hot sauce? Yes.
It's lunchtime for me.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
All right,
Laura.
everybody. Thank you so much for coming this week. We hope we'll see you next week, barring anything happening. But in my life, you never know. Something could happen. So we hope you'll be back next week. Hopefully, our special guest will be back and be able to come with us next week. Jean Peter says, come hell or high water. She's coming next week. So stay
We're gonna
tuned.
hold her to it.
I'm not telling everybody, well, I think everybody on the panel now knows, but I'm not telling who our special guest is until she actually can
Oh.
come on. So bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Y'all have a great week.
Bye.